Good morning, everyone. I hope your phone is on silent mode, or you can please switch it off. Thank you. India has the largest youth population in the world, and it is also predicted that it will have the highest share in global working age population between 2020 and 2030. By 2030, most of the current students will adapt to the existing young population and will be the key decision makers in all walks of life. Hence, it is of utmost importance that their behaviors are shaped in a manner that they promote sustainable choices in decision making. The Energy and Resources Institute, that is TERI, believes that the time to influence their attitude is when they are in their learning process and can understand, experiment, and act on concepts of sustainable choices. One such initiative is the Green Olympiad, that is the flagship event for school children by the Environment Education and Awareness Division at TERI. Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly a pleasure to welcome you at the Green Olympiad Felicitation ceremony being organized by TERI. My name is Monmi Barwa from the Education for Youth Empowerment area of Environment Education Awareness Division at TERI. I'm honored to be your MC for this special occasion. And we are here today to celebrate the exemplary achievements of your young citizens while celebrating the significant milestone of successful completion of 25 years of Green Olympiad. As you all know, Green Olympiad paper comprises of multiple choice of questions that test students' knowledge, application, analytical skills, and simultaneously, it spreads awareness through informative questions. We also have a very interesting session for you today, which will be a live quiz. You are here today because of the offline quiz that you have given, but we have a live quiz today. And for this, I would request Ms. Taru Mehta, Area Convener and Fellow of Education for Youth Empowerment area at TERI, and also the project in charge to facilitate the session. Over to you, Ms. Taru.
Thank you, Monmi. A very good morning to all of you. How are you all? I am so happy to see all of you, and we have got a very overwhelming response for this ceremony. You all are here. There are few students which are seated in TERI's social room, and we have our online community which is present through WebEx and YouTube. So welcome all of you, and we promise that next year we will have the felicitation ceremony in a much, much bigger hall so that at least we can have all the students from New Delhi. We apologize, and at the same time we are overwhelmed with the response that you all have given us. So are you ready for the quiz? Yes, ma'am. All right, so it's a 9-question quiz, and for each quiz I will take my veto powers and select the students to answer, okay? You don't have to prompt the answers, otherwise there'll be no fun. And once the person gives the answer, we will immediately give you a small token of appreciation, which is our Supi Sukand products from Mukteshwar, which are organic products from our field areas. And I hope that you all have you will enjoy this particular session, and then we will move to the formal announcements of prizes and speeches. So are you all ready? Yes. Okay. Starting with the first question. What color of the AQI lets us know that the air outside is unhealthy? Raise your hands. Which color of the AQI lets us know that the air outside is unhealthy? So I'll pinpoint on a child, and you have to introduce yourself, your school, and then give the answer, okay? So right at the back, I see a child wearing red earplugs. Yes. Very good. What is your name? Sorry? Aditya Shrivastava? Okay. I request Dr. Livleen to please hand over the token of appreciation. Aditya, come running. Okay, the next question is, congratulations, Aditya. The next question, this pollutant is produced from incomplete burning of fuels such as petrol and diesel. It is a poisonous gas. I already see hands. It reduces the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. The girl in gray jacket with hair open, yes? Fantastic. It's carbon monoxide. Please introduce yourself. Okay. So Arshna gives the correct answer. That is Arshia Agarwal gives the answer carbon monoxide. Perfect. Solar cooker uses solar energy to cook food. Why is black color used in the inside walls of a solar cooker? Okay, the guy in the blue jacket. Yeah. Should I repeat? Solar cooker uses solar energy to cook food. Why is black color used in the inside walls of a solar cooker?
Ma'am, I think this answer is to increase the heat.
Very good. Excellent. What is your name?
Ma'am, my name is Om.
Rome.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Rome from Ketan Public School. Please go there. Okay, this one is very easy. Okay, I'll just announce the question and then we can choose the person. Name the statutory body that is responsible for promoting energy efficiency in India. Oh, I thought it was easy. The girl in the light green jacket. Yes, you who just, yeah, you. The one who's looking at the back. Yes.
TERI's Energy Efficiency Division.
No. Any other taker? Any other taker? Name the statutory body, or I'll say name a government body that is responsible for promoting energy efficiency in India. Yes? No? Government body. Tata is not a government body. Yes. The
Mission Life.
no. Okay, I'll give the answer. I've already given 3 rounds. The answer is Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Read it up about Bureau, BEE. Okay, the 5th questions. How long will it take for the sun to produce 1 year's worth of energy consumption on Earth? Yes? Very good. 60 minutes, 1 hour. What is your name? Huma. Congratulations, Huma. Please collect your appreciation award. I'm assuming this will be easier for you all. The United Nations Sustainable Development Summit 2015 set up development goals. What are they known as? Yes, you? Yes. Very good. Agenda 2020, 2030 or SDGs. Wonderful. The Bhopal gas tragedy of 1984 took place because of reaction between methyl isocyanate and dash. Yes, at the back, the one with the specs. Very good. Excellent. Please come up. Come running. Question number 8. Okay, please settle down. Which Government of India mission has a target to motivate at least 1 billion people worldwide, including Indians, to take both individual and collective action to protect and preserve the environment between 2022 to 2028? Yes. Very good. Excellent. The answer is Mission Life. Okay, this is a giveaway. All right. Children who knew question number 8 would also know question number 9. But I'll try to have different students. What is the full form of Mission Life? Yes? Yes. Very good. Lifestyle for environment is the correct answer. Okay. One last question. Question number 10. There were not 9, there were 10 questions. The ocean stores vast amounts of heat and carbon, which gets exchanged with the atmosphere to impact climate. True or false? Yes, the girl in the half sweater. True. Very good. What's your name? I didn't get her name. Congratulations to all the winners. As we move ahead in the ceremony, I would like to give you a short brief on how we envisioned Green Olympiad. And today, as I stand here, we've already completed 25 years of implementation. And I'm also happy that this year we've come back with a bigger bang after COVID-19. We've reached out to 150,000 students this year and approximately 2,400 schools in India and 11 countries. And I'm very, very thankful to all my students and teachers and school management for supporting us in this endeavor. So as I give you an introduction, I wanted to let you know that we are a team of 7 members that are working for Education for Sustainable Development initiatives at TERI. ESD is a compass that guides us towards a future where environmental, social, and economic well-being coexist harmoniously. In a sense, Education for Sustainable Development is about equipping our learners with the knowledge, skills, and values necessary to address the challenges of today and those that will shape our future. Now let us delve into what Green Olympiad is. It is a beacon of ESD for the past quarter century. This initiative stands as a testament to the organization's commitment to fostering environmental consciousness amongst the students and youth. The Green Olympiad seamlessly intertwines education and sustainability, providing a unique platform for students to engage with environmental issues through the lens of scientific inquiry. One of the key pillars of ESD is the cultivation of a sense of responsibility towards the planet. The Green Olympiad achieves this by encouraging students to explore, question, and innovate in the realm of environmental sciences. By participating in this program, students not only expand the scientific journey, but also develop a deep-rooted appreciation for the delicate balance between human activities and the environment and its coexistence. Furthermore, the Green Olympiad nurtures a generation of environmentally conscious citizens who understand the importance of sustainable practices. As we confront global challenges like climate change and biodiversity loss, empowering young minds with a comprehensive understanding of these issues become a paramount. TERI's initiatives serves as a catalyst for this empowerment, emphasizing the role each student plays in a sustainable future when they become decision makers. Moreover, the program's longevity is a testament to its effectiveness. Over 25 years, Green Olympiad has evolved to address emerging environmental concerns, adapting its curriculum to stay relevant and impactful. This adaptive approach is reflective of the dynamic nature of sustainable development and the continuous learning that is required to address ever-evolving challenges. In conclusion, ESD is not just an educational philosophy. It is a call to action to all of us, where students will be the brunt burners much more than we adults are. TERI Green Olympiad exemplifies the synergy between education and sustainability, providing a platform for students to grow into informed, responsible, and proactive global citizens. As we celebrate 25 years of the commendable initiative, and we also celebrate the landmark, the milestone of 50 years of TERI's existence, let us recognize the pivotal role the organization as well as the project that has shaped it for future and for the education realm that exists between environment and sustainability. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts to be partners of change in this journey of ours. We now like to screen a short film of Green Olympiad, which will give you an overview of the journey. And once again, a big thank you to all our partners and Government of India for supporting us in this endeavor. Thank you very much.
Green Olympiad is an annual event and we organize it in the country and even abroad. Green Olympiad has immense potential for application, and the National Education Policy 2020 has articulated Olympiad as an important part of the education system. It also draws its linkages with SDC 4.7.
I think that this Olympiad helped me to be a more eco-friendly person by exploring some interesting facts of the globe.
I hope you liked the journey of Green Olympiad for 25 years now. What an achievement we had. We had more than 150 students participated in GEO this year, and it's also very heartening to share that merit and distinction certificates will also be awarded to around 23,000 students. So congratulations to all of you. You are a part of it. It shows that our youth are making efforts to understand about our environment, and this is going to be a stepping stone to their future achievements in crafting a sustainable world. So thank you again. So to begin with, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our distinguished guests. Their presence enriches our event, and we are privileged to have them share their insights with us. I now request our distinguished guests to come at the head table. The event today is graced by the presence of Mr. Atul Bagai, Head of Country Office, UNEP India. We have Dr. Yashveer Bhatnagar. He is the country representative at IUCN India. We also have Dr. Vibha Dhawan, Director General at TERI. We have Dr. Dipankar Saharia, Senior Director at TERI, and we would also like to invite Dr. Livleen Kehlon, Associate Director at the EA Division at TERI. So I welcome all the distinguished guests to come at the head table. We also have a few guests who will be joining us at the felicitation ceremony. We would have Ms. Johanna Manson. She is Climate, Energy, and Environment Portfolio Delegation of the European Union to India and Bhutan. We would also have Mr. A.K. Sharma, Director at Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan HQ. We would also have Sri Karuna Prabhuji from ISKCON. Yes, because of the rain today, I'm sure many of you got delayed. We are also, but I mean, once again, thank you so much for coming today. We see a lot of, students here gathered. We also have played the YouTube live streaming at our TERI office as well. So thank you once again. I now request Dr. Vibha Dhawan, Director General at TERI, to deliver the welcome address. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, and very, very hearty welcome to all of you. And it's so good to see kids. So in a way, you see the future, that they are the one perhaps who are also going to guide us. Because I'll say maybe our generation was not very conscious. We haven't taken care of the environment the way we should have done it. And maybe we can simply say that perhaps we were not aware. And therefore, I'll go back 25 years back when TERI started with this journey. Why should we have Green Olympiad? And there were a lot of quiz shows on the TV. And we also felt, because I'm with TERI for many, many years, and we felt that even when I was talking to my children and otherwise, that our children are not that much aware of the environment the way they should be. And how to encourage that they join in this journey of understanding environment and thereafter taking care of the environment. we should have a sort of competition, because why should they read? There is so much of curricula that in any case in schools they have to go through. So how to encourage them and how to bring out books in this subject? We can bring out books, but if there is no incentive, no one is going to read. And that's how we started with this journey of Green Olympiad. And I'll say we are very successful. 2 reasons, or rather the most important reason is when we have so many of you participating, which shows that you are becoming sensitive towards the environment. Otherwise, you won't. There are so many other competitions happening. So that is number 1. And I'll say even TERI is benefited, because in many forums when I go and I tell them I'm from TERI, and someone, just my friends or relatives, then we know TERI. I said, how? The answer is, my child has appeared for Green Olympiad. So that way, for TERI also, it is an outreach through students. And many of you might be aware, because we do look forward to people young minds coming to TERI, both for further studies, and we have TERI School of Advanced Studies, which is largely our teaching is in the field of sustainability, and join us as colleagues. So that is what the education, the mindset, we always say, catch them young. So it's very important for us to ensure that you are concerned about the environment, you want to take care of the environment, and you believe in principles of sustainability. If we say we have gone wrong in the past, somewhere I'll say, yes, we were irresponsible, but somewhere I'll also say we were unaware. We were, in a way, we never thought that the climate change will have so much of impact on our lives, on our everyday lives. The news you must have read, it says that in second half or in early February, this kind of fog, temperatures, they were never heard of. And you all had difficulty today. You're planning. You can still plan. You can wear woolen clothes and come. But think of the crops which are in the field. They have a particular cycle to grow. You sow wheat in a particular time of the year, and you're supposed to harvest it during a particular time. And why you can grow different crops in different seasons is largely because of the season. You cannot grow wheat during summer, and you cannot grow rice during winter. But then if the cycle, the climate changes, what that poor plant is going to do? It's only the production which is going to suffer. And that essentially means food security, and therefore it's going to impact us. So therefore, the impacts of climate change are far greater than what we have thought. And it's not just us, it is animals, it's biodiversity, it is everything. If we look at the Indian tradition, and I'm sure many of you are staying with your grandparents as well, we always believed in sustainability. We always believed that world is one, kutum. And that is how we lived. Like it was like our generation will say my brother. They will never even say my cousin. So we always thought we are one, we are together. And we will never waste anything. It was reuse. Before this concept of circular economy came, we were practicing it. You ask your parents how many times they used to change their lunchbox. They'll say not more than once in a year. How many times do you change? I'll say many times. You go to a birthday party and they'll give you bottles with your name inscribed on it. They'll give you lunch boxes and everything. So that is what it is. Over last few years, it has become more of a consumeristic society. Very right, because even the economy has to grow. But somewhere we also have to ensure, are we responsible enough to take care of the environment? And the other thing is, if we are looking at what is happening at the global level, you'll also see why there is no peace. Now, there are two problems associated with that. One is that our aspirations in life, they have increased many folds without thinking where the resources are available. And that puts two things. One is that even our policies should be such that no one is left behind. We have to take everyone along with us. And the second is we all have to work very hard. We have to strive to achieve what we require. As a country, we have to see the kind of resources we have, the population we have, and therefore, maybe we'll have to work more than many other economies. It's also that if we want to survive, we also have to take experiences from others. We need to join hands, and education perhaps is going to play the most important role. Our younger generation, perhaps you have to look beyond boundaries, what is being taught to you, because with so many negatives of COVID, one good thing it has done is to learn virtually. And if you look at the virtual platforms, many of them are free, that you can look at what is happening. If you want to get into new technologies, artificial intelligence, maybe it is not being taught in your school. Maybe there is so much of knowledge about environment from different parts of the world. So you can go to those websites and you can learn. So now it has no boundaries of the state or the country. It is now international. It's available on the planet level. And the other most important thing is that the education cannot be given to anyone, or we don't learn only in classrooms. That's very essential. Classroom teaching is very important, but equally important is that you have to look around. You have to keep your eyes and ears open wherever you are. You go to national parks, you look at the diversity, you look at how the food webs are, how important is each and every species of plant and animal to the survival, the entire ecological web that is formed. So that is outside classroom teaching, which also becomes very important. And therefore, I encourage all of you, please look at nature outside classrooms, go to national parks, and otherwise also wherever you are going, look into what is the impact on cow if the cow is eating plastic, what may happen to her. And that will make you more responsible, that you reduce the use of plastic and never throw garbage on the street and so on. It was mentioned about our journey. We are in our 50th year, and I'm very glad that it is 25th year of our Green Olympiad. We are also extending it beyond school students to college students as well, because next level is equally important. And I'm sure after a couple of years, many of you will be graduating to that level and appearing for those examinations as well. And I'll also mention about another part which we have done many years back. And that particular exercise was basically to reach to the school students in the rural India. That project was called DNA Clubs. It's not the usual DNA. It is the Department of Biotechnology Nature Awareness Program. And you'll be surprised that when we took those students to various parts to the forest, it was eye-opener for them, and there was also learning for us, the way they observed nature and the way they suggested how it should be conserved. So we do look forward to your participation more and more. We also want to enlarge it. Maybe we should, over a period of time, and in the past we have done it, that the finalists of Green Olympiad, they should have a quiz competition which can be telecast at the national level. So let's move towards that as well. And I should say, whether you have won or not, you have become far more educated in the field of nature or the environment, energy, environment, and all those issues. And that makes you far more, I should say, aware and responsible. Please take the message to your parents, talk to colleagues around you, because you are the ambassadors of energy and environment. With these words, I'd like to welcome you once again, and thank you very much for being with us on a day when traveling is not so simple. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for a warm welcome. Your words have set the tone for what promises to be a remarkable event. We are very glad to have our distinguished guest, Mr. A.K. Sharma, Director, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Ms. Johanna Manson, Climate, Energy and Environment Portfolio at the Delegation of the European Union to India and Bhutan, and Sri Karuna Prabhuji from ISKCON to have with us joining here at the head table. Thank you so much for joining. I now request Dr. Dhawan to present our token of appreciation and gratitude to the distinguished guest. The hampers we have Mr. Atul Bagai. He is the head of country office at the UNEP India. We have Ms. Johanna Manson. She is the Climate, Energy and Environment Portfolio at the Delegation of the European Union to India and Bhutan. We have Dr. Yashveer Bhatnagar. He is the country representative at the IUCN India. We have Sri Karuna Prabhuji. He is from ISKCON. And we also have Mr. A.K. Sharma. He is the director at the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. The hampers contain varieties of species, condiments, herbs, and fragrances locally produced in Uttarakhand, produced by local farmers under TERI's Supi Sugandh banner, which helps in augmenting the local livelihoods through sustainable practices. So thank you once again to all the distinguished guests for your presence today. The Green Olympiad, as you all know, outshines as the premier Olympiad on environment studies in India, emphasizing upon enriching environment literacy and imbibing 21st century skills among students. Coordinators from various countries, along with prestigious partnerships with esteemed organizations and government bodies, exemplify its impact on a global scale. This includes endorsement from Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ministry of Education, UNESCO, BVBs, state education boards, etc. I now request our mentor, Dr. Dipankar Saharia, who is a Senior Director and Senior Fellow at the Administrative Services and Regional Center at TERI, to kindly share his views on the importance of partnerships and new initiatives that will pave the way for a better tomorrow. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Monmi. I'd like to welcome all our guests to this program today. And good morning to you, to all our students present here, all faculties and other guests that are present here. We have a different energy all total here today, the students joining us, we have a different set of energy, and now seeing you all gives us a different, feeling that how students can really make a change. While in the morning you were having quiz, my colleague was picking up only from the back side, and I had some students from back side. They said, "Hamare school ko chhod rahe hain har baar." So, but anyway, the positivity that you have, the future that you have, the partnership that we need to build for the future. Why it is so important to build partnership. And I am very fortunate that way that the first Green Olympiad was held in Assam, in Maharishi Vidyalaya there in Guwahati, and I was part of that. So it all started from Guwahati, and now we are completing 25 years of Green Olympiad, and how this have really helped in transforming a lot of students across India and abroad. Now, why do you require partnership today? We require partnership because the students are the future of us. We require to build them, to make them understand the knowledge with regard to climate change, the social inequality, the different challenges of environment that we are facing today. We have to have partnership to build all those. We have to build a world that is sustainable, that is inclusive, that empowers everybody. There should be no difference. And the only way to do this is to have partnership with different organizations, different communities, and the students has to be, the flag bearers of all this. You are the future of us. And that is how we, have to build ourselves. And at the same time, we also have to think about the technology and innovations that we require today. The innovations that are there for the future. We have different things coming in. The world have totally changed from our school days. I studied in a boarding school, and today's school. We were a different set of students. I did my schooling from 80 in a school from 80 to 89 in Gwalior, and I had a different kind of experience of that time. The climate change was never taught to us. It was only climate that we studied. Now we are studying climate change. Climate was climate until, humans came into and made it change. And we therefore say climate change. And it all began after, starting from 70s, 80s. And TERI is one of the pioneer institute in this. We started, discussing climate change way back in the 80s. In fact, in our 50th year of us, when we are celebrating our 50th year, it was in 1974 that Mr. J.R.D. Tata, thought that when TERI was formed, that's something that we require to discuss about energy and environment. Those visionary has, given what we are celebrating today, bringing in children, bringing in students to take forward us, building partnership, sharing their vision with different organizations and how we can build a future for all of us. As we are, taking forward the Green Olympiad, we also think about how it has made a difference in the rural areas. When I visit the different rural areas, ma'am was speaking about the DNA clubs. We implemented DNA clubs in 361 schools in the northeastern states. And the DNA, as madam has already mentioned, is Department of Biotechnologies, Natural Resource Awareness Clubs, where we provided lots of, equipments to the schools which did not have the simple equipments like computers, some biotechnological, equipments that we provided. That made a big change, and we made them visit, IIT Guwahati and other places, which are, made them think very differently. So how we have, contributed in different way, and how TERI has, been part of this whole change that we are, contributing and making probably a lot of difference to the students. So with this, I'll not take very long, but Green Olympiad, if you see, we have, reached a stage where we are receiving the necessary support. The Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Environment and Forests have endorsed us. The Ministry of Education have endorsed us, which was shown by my colleague in the slide. And now we are also starting a program on Green Olympiad for the college students, GO for Youth. And yesterday the same was, launched by the UGC chairman there in the UGC office yesterday. So we are just moving forward, and I would request all of you to think innovation, to think about partnership, because partnership not only with organization and individuals, but with the communities in the rural areas where we can change the future for them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. We do hope to bring in Geo's presence in further in the states by inclusion of more, vernacular languages and more of schools into it. Thank you once again, sir. Green, as we have mentioned, Green Olympiad's partnerships with different entities showcase its collaborative approach towards fostering environmental consciousness. We are truly fortunate to have with us today Mr. Atul Bagai, who is the country head for the United Nations Environments Program, that is called UNEP, UNEP, India office. UNEP is UN's leading global environmental body that sets the global environmental agenda and also has given relevant roles to young people developing meaningful engagement in the environmental space. Dr. Atul Bagai, after UNEP established its footprint in India in 2016, Mr. Bagai has decisively led from the front to fulfill its mandate across climate change, chemicals, waste and air quality, environmental governance, resource efficiency, environment under review, healthy and productive ecosystems, and resilience to disasters and conflict. I would request sir to kindly deliver the keynote address. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for introducing me with some of the achievements I've been able to do. But let me assure every one of you, if I had participated in that quiz of 10 questions, I would not have passed, certainly. So congratulations to this extensive knowledge which the kids have, largely also because of efforts like TERI's Green Olympiad. But I'll like to start with welcoming not the people on the dais, but for me, the chief guests, the hundreds of students who are sitting there, because actually they are the chief guests, not only for today, but I think, as Vibhaji said, you are going to be the chief guests for the next few decades, because you are going to lead each and every program that will be needed to save this planet. Normally, when I'm addressing school children, I start by apologizing on behalf of my generation. As Vibhaji said, most of the problems that we are facing are because of us, my generation, and probably a generation before me. And we are actually the culprits who have taken the planet to this level. And I think as a generation, we really need to apologize to all you young school children and college students that we are handing over a planet that may not be worth living if we don't take action now. And I'm often reminded of this approach by one of our champions of the earth, Afroz Shah, who lives in Warsaw and who saw that the beach outside his house was in such a bad shape because of the waste materials that were brought by the oceans. And he decided that something has to be done about it. And for the efforts he made, he got the Champion of the Earth Award, which is actually the biggest UN Environment Award. And he thought, what could he do to clean up that beach? And he took the initiative on his own. He didn't go to the government or to the Bombay Municipal Corporation to ask them to come and clean up the beach. He said, I have to take this step forward because it affects my life, that when I come out of my house into the balcony every morning, I see such waste around me. And he started this campaign to clean the Warsaw beach with school children. And it is one of the biggest campaigns of beach cleaning that has been going on for the last 5-6 years. But whenever he does the beach cleaning every weekend and he gets school children, he first apologizes to them the way I apologized. and said that I should be bringing you to this beaches to come and play here or to swim, but I'm bringing you here to clean up the beach. And that's not what your life should be. And that certainly from my generation needs a big apology, that we've changed the course of your life where you should be enjoying the bounty of nature. We are asking you to clean that atmosphere and that nature which we have destroyed. And I think efforts like what TERI has been doing for last 25 years, IUCN has been involved in this. Karuna ji is here. ISKCON does a huge program for children. EU delegation has been supporting environment education programs. UNEP started a Tide Turners Plastic Challenge about 4 years back, where we are working with school children. And I think efforts like this really need to be brought together, synergized for even a bigger bang for the buck. I'm happy that UNEP is collaborating with TERI on linking up our program with the Green Olympiad and also working very closely with ISKCON on some of the efforts that are going on in this regard. I would like to also conclude this statement by giving a small message. And I think Vibhaji and Saharia mentioned and alluded to that. And that is that we need to start looking at nature in a very different manner. And part of our culture, part of tradition, part of our heritage has been to look at nature as something that needs to be preserved and conserved. And we've lost that message along the way over the last few decades. And I would like to link it up with a very big cultural idiom and heritage that we have. हम लोग हमारे घर में कभी अतिथि जब आते हैं तो अतिथि देवो भव के सम्मान से उनको आमंत्रित करते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे लिए अतिथि जो है एक देवता के समान माना जाता है हमारी संस्कृति में, हमारी हेरिटेज में. And also, if we can just take it a little forward to make it Prakriti Devo Bhav, that God, nature is like God, if that can come into a mindset. I think for the younger children, if that thing gets ingrained, we'll start looking at our nature in a very, very different perspective. And that different perspective is certainly needed. Life mission is an endeavor towards that. And through Green Olympiad, if that mission can be taken forward, I think we will see a lot of change. I'm extremely thankful to TERI, to Vibhaji for inviting me. And rightly, as Saryaji said, in our generation, when I was studying in school, environment was certainly not a subject. And in fact, I'm grateful to TERI for initiating me into environment, because in 1980s, when TERI was organizing environmental and sustainability courses for civil servants, I was one of the recipients of that in 1988. That was the first interface I had with environment and sustainability, and I'm extremely thankful to TERI for that. Thanks a lot for inviting me.
Thank you once again, sir, for your uplifting words. It's moments like these, that remind us the importance of genuine connections and positive support. Well, we all have come to the moment that, you all are waiting for. We have, where students and teachers all are here today. So thank you once again. We have come to the felicitation ceremony, and I hope everyone is very excited. For this, I request Dr. Livleen Kehlon, Senior Fellow and Associate Director of the Environment Education and Awareness Division at TERI, to take forward the felicitation announcements. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Monmi. So we move fast, we move smart, and we move quick. So we have all of you here with us. And while I speak, you will see the name of the winners on the screen. Some of you have joined us, but those who have not joined us, they will be handed over their prizes in their own locations and states. So as we move forward, may I please request our dignitaries to step forward to felicitate the students. Ma'am, DG TERI, Dr. Dhawan, Sir, Mr. Atul Bagai, UNEP, sir, please, if you could felicitate the winners. Sir, Dr. Bhatnagar, IUCN, Johanna, our friend, EU, Gopal ji from ISKCON, welcome, and Dr. Sharma, Bharati Vidya Bhavan. And with them, we have Dr. Dipankar, who would be sought, as Monmi mentioned, our mentor and guide, who will find out the mistakes that we have done in today's program and help us to cover them. And of course, space has been a concern. We have 500 of you students who have participated today. Thank you so much. You are spread out in this venue and the social room in TERI. So thank you for joining us. 2,400 schools and 1,49,855 students participated in Green Olympiad 2023. We did not see participants from certain regional issues from only two places in India, that is Manipur and Lakshadweep. And we will make special efforts that those students' schools would also be included in this nationwide campaign. So students from all across states and UTs have participated. Thank you for your active participation. So the first category we call upon is the top scorers of Green Olympiad at international level. We had schools, Indian schools from Kuwait, Nepal, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, and Sultanate of Oman and UAE who had participated. And we are so happy to have a direct presence of one of the students, Harsh HS from Indian School, Muscat, Oman. Harsh, please come forward and receive your award, Felicitation, which is a cash award. You are receiving a dummy check. You will be transferred the actual cash prize and certificate of excellence. A very, very big achievement. The other winners are listed in the presentation screen that's in front of you. All these students will receive cash prize and certificate of excellence for their outstanding performance. Thank you. We have top scorers of Green Olympiad at country level India, and I will be reading out the names of the students who are physically present with us today. We have a cash award of 5,000 plus certificate of excellence, which will be given to each and every student who's won this award. So we have students from Amity International School, Vasundhara, Uttar Pradesh. Wow, please come forward, come forward. We have other winners from other parts of the country who could not be present physically. Excellent, excellent. And we also see ties with several schools. Certificates come from here. Please pass on the certificates. Pass on the certificates. Give it to your friend. And later on, by chance, if there is a mistake in names, you can change with the correct certificate. Thank you. Thank you. You are the reason that we all smile and we believe that our tomorrow is bright. So this is one of the dummy checks. All the schools, all the students will be receiving cash awards. Thank you so much. Thank you. You will all get cash awards and you will all get certificates of excellence. Thank you. Thank you. Again next year, you will get a bigger prize. we have a special category of awards for schools under the Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. We have with us today a school student, Tejasvi Sharma from Chiru Kendriya Vidyalaya, Rajasthan. So Tejasvi Sharma, please come forward. Thank you so much for being present. You had an excellent score. You are getting a cash award and also a certificate of excellence. All students whose names are displayed will receive cash awards and certificates of excellence. So as was also mentioned earlier, 22,000 students who have participated are receiving excellence certificates and distinction certificates. This is your moment, enjoy it. Thank you, Tejasvi. बहुत अच्छा किया आपने. Thank you. So our next category is schools under the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalayas. We have these winners who are names are given here. We do not have winners in level 1 because you know JNVs are from 6th onwards. So we have with us Rohini Rao Sahib Suryavanshi from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Sangli, Maharashtra. Rohini, बहुत अच्छा performance था. हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा. We are so happy you are here with us. You make your parents proud. You make your institution proud. Thank you. We hope to see you again next year, Rohini. All the best. Green Olympiad was conducted in English and Hindi. Unfortunately, none of the winners in the Hindi category are with us today. Their awards will be forwarded to them, the cash prizes and certificates to all the students whose names are mentioned here. Then we also have a very unique category called the highest average score per school. And we have students, we have school representatives, the directors, principals, coordinators who are going to receive this award on behalf of the schools. So I invite and welcome the senior coordinators and directors from Jagruti English Medium High School, Eluru, Andhra Pradesh, to receive your award. So please, please come forward. We have a cash prize for the school and a trophy for the best average school, highest average school per state. Per state, per union territory, the school which has got the highest average score is being felicitated. All the teacher coordinators will also be receiving certificates. Thank you so much. We also have with us a school administration representation from Yajnavalaka Public School, Chitradurga, Karnataka. So welcome, Director, Chairperson are both here. आपके स्कूल ने बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस किया है इन द एंटायर स्टेट ऑफ कर्नाटका, हाईएस्ट एवरेज स्कोर. इट इज अ बिग अचीवमेंट. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर प्रेजेंस. All states and union territories of the country but 2 have participated in Green Olympiad, and I'm sure we are going to have more prizes in the future also. And we have a bigger representation. The school from Firozpur, have they reached Sultanate? They were to start in the morning. Firozpur school, they had confirmed they are not here, so we skipped their award. And that brings us to the end of the prize distribution. But I would like to mention a special appreciation for these schools who had a highest participation. Environment education can make a difference when we have a whole school approach. We have more than 500 students participating in Green Olympiad from the schools mentioned here. So thank you so much, and we are sure in the coming years we'll have more participation, and cash awards and certificates will be awarded to all of you. So this brings us to the end of the prize distribution ceremony. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you our guests and distinguished dignitaries for your presence. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guest. You can join the audience. Thank you. We have another panel discussion ahead as well. And we have a very important address by one of the principals of school. So yeah, stay tuned. We will just make a quick reassigning of the table. Can be congratulations, everyone, first of all. A big round of applause for all of you. Clap for yourselves. That's a huge achievement. And these are just the winners, but as we mentioned, we have a certificate of participation, we have a certificate of merit, and also we have a certificate of distinction. So if you have not come to the stage, it doesn't mean that you'll not get anything. Certificates are there for you ready. So stay tuned for that. We also have, we are very thankful for the teachers as well. We are very thankful for the teachers who have actually, helped us in getting, students and facilitating the whole Olympiad at their school and conducting that at the school. So thank you once again to all the teachers, students, principals, coordinators, everyone. Thank you. Next, we move on to the panel discussion. We have a panel discussion with a very interesting panelist and a speaker. You all know it was in 1999 that TERI embarked on a journey to prepare our next gen about sustainability, that is the next generation. An innovative project, of course, the Green Olympiad was announced, and we are now here, as you can see, in the 25th year of implementation. Children and youth are the major stakeholders. We have a panel discussion for the youth, and for this, I would request Ms. Sultanat Qazi, Fellow at the Environment EYE area and the EEA division at TERI, to kindly take forward the panel discussion. Over to you, Sultanat.
I am extremely sorry. I missed mentioning one awardee, and I really need to rectify it immediately because we have students who are here. Yeah, the highest average score in the state category. We also have with us DAV Public School West Patel Nagar who are here. Please, I request Dr. Patnagar, Dr. Sharma and Johanna to please come forward and give this award. We are extremely sorry for this miss. I would request the teachers to please come forward and take the prize. The school gets a cash award and certificates. Come forward. You should have immediately shouted out from your seat when I missed your name. I'm extremely sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. You are very much welcome. Congratulations. Thank you. Please, you can take the seat now. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. So, y'all, we've just finished with the felicitation, and you can see we have a very young panelist over here, and these are basically students who have participated in the Green Olympiad this year, and they have done exceptionally well. And we just wanted to interact with them and understand a little bit more about their journey in the Green Olympiad. Okay, so we have 4 panelists over here. So I will start, with the person who's to my extreme left. Would you like to introduce yourself, or you want me to do that? Yeah.
I am Tejasvi Sharma from PM Shri Kendriya Vidyalaya Churu. I am in 7th standard and I am 12 years old. My father's name is Mr. Ashok Kumar Sharma. He is a history lecturer in a government school, and my mother is a PGT chemistry in PM Shri Kendriya Vidyalaya Churu.
Okay, thanks Tejasvi. So she's from Churu, which is in Rajasthan. And we have with us Rohini. Rohini, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Rohini Raseb Suryanshi from PM Shri Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Sangli. I am studying in class 12th. I like to do science experiments, and I have interested in studying biology subject.
Nice, very nice, Rohini. And this is our youngest participant. So would you like to speak about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. I am Mihika Mahajan of class 4 from Amity International School, Vasundhara Sector 6. My hobbies are dancing and cooking, and I'm in 4th standard and I'm 9 years old. And nature fascinates me a lot.
Oh, very nice, Mihika. And we have Harish with us. introduce yourself, Harish.
Good morning, all. My name is Harsh Hs. I'm from Indian School Muscat, Sultanate of Oman. I'm studying in class 8 and I'm 13 years old. And I'm the head boy of the middle section in my school. I've come here with my parents and my little brother sitting right there. Okay. My father's name is Mr. Hari S. Nair. My mother is Sunita Hari. And as I said, we are from the Sultanate of Oman, and I'm very glad to be here today.
Thanks. Thank you, everyone. So, yeah. So, I'd like to understand a bit about your journey, with the Green Olympiad this year. So, have you all participated in it for the first time, or you've participated in it earlier?
For the
Ma'am,
first time.
First time.
First time.
First time.
First time.
First time.
I have participated last year.
Last year. Okay. So all of you are, majority of you are first time and you're the one who's participated last year. Is there any change between the Green Olympiad last year and this year, or it's been the same for you?
I think same for me.
Same for you. Okay. With regard to, preparing for the Green Olympiad, I'd just like to understand, what is the kind of support you have received, from maybe from your school, from your family, to participate and take part in the whole program. So maybe we could start with you, Tejasvi.
I get support from my school as my library provide me some books related to environment, and my parents also convinced me to participate in this Olympiad, and they provide me some books related to general knowledge.
Okay. And yes, Rohini, you can.
Our school provided green books for studying about Green Olympiads, and our teachers also encouraged to participate in Green Olympiad.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Mihika, you would like to share?
My parents and my teachers motivated me, and both of them provided me with a lot of books, and they also told me why is it important to participate in Green Olympiad.
Very nice. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Harsh.
Actually, on the last day of registration, I had forgotten about my registration fee. And my science teacher, I didn't ask him anything. He just paid the fee for me. So if Franklin, his name is Franklin Sir, if Franklin Sir was not there, I wouldn't have been able to participate in the Green Olympiad. So thanks to him. And also my parents, they have encouraged me to participate in this. They have, they have been finding out a lot of learning materials so that I have, well prepared for this exam.
Thanks. Thanks. So, yeah, when we are looking at preparation, the schools play an important role. And the family also plays an important role, is what we understand from, all of you. And there are a lot of materials that, is also available on the Green Olympiad website, just to give an understanding of the type of questions and all of it that is there. So I'm sure you even reviewed those, right? Or did you? Yeah. Okay, fine. And another thing I'd like to understand is that, when you've learned about environment in your school, but has there been like an experience where, like you've participated in the Green Olympiad, and while you're preparing for it, because you're now reading additional material from what you would have done in school. So has it helped you in understanding anything about the environment? Whoever wants to go can, answer this question. Has it helped you understand a little bit more about the environment? Has it helped you gain more knowledge about it? Yeah, Mihika?
Green Olympiad has taught me so much about our environment and also the importance of taking care of it. And ma'am, it's not just about winning, it's about understanding and cherishing the beauty of our planet.
Very nice. Anyone else? Yeah, Harsh.
Ma'am, same for me. I've gained a lot of knowledge about the endangered species, about the air quality, the particles, and many things related to the environment. And I've always been interested in science, geography, and all these things. and it has helped me a lot. And I'm sure it will continue to, help me in the future, and I will try to make the world a better place.
Very nice. Yeah, thanks. Any of you want to respond to it? Okay. So has it also resulted in taking action? Like one is good about gaining more knowledge, getting a better understanding of what is happening to our planet. Has it resulted in taking action? Yeah, Rohini, you want to say something?
Yes, we done in our daily life practice. Uh, in our school, we conducted a water conservation project after the Green Olympiad exam.
Oh, okay. So you've conducted a water conservation program after the Green Olympiad. Okay, fine. So water conservation has been an issue which you've been working on. Anything else?
No.
Huh. Okay. You, Tejasvi?
Ma'am, in my house, we have planted so many plants in a wall.
Okay, so you've now started looking after plants. So planting and looking after it. Okay, what about you?
I will create awareness in my neighborhood.
Okay, very nice. Yeah.
Ma'am, in our school, we have been doing hydroponics, and we have been growing plants. Whenever a chief guest comes, we actually greet him with a potted plant. So in our school, this green education is very important. And yeah, and since Green Olympiad is such a good initiative, I will continue to encourage my friends, my peers to participate in this so that we can increase the participation.
That's very nice. And, the thing is that we are gaining a lot of knowledge from participating in the Green Olympiad. There is a lot of action also which is happening at the school levels, which you are sharing with us. Is there something where you have internalized, within yourself? Like, have you changed some behavioral change, in yourself after, getting to know about how you can, protect the environment or save the environment? Has that also happened with you? In any examples or anything of it in your daily life? Yeah. Like, maybe it's with regard to, the consumption of certain, electricity, things that way. Has it affected the way how you are using, resources in your house? Speak.
Ma'am, I plant tomatoes in my house.
Oh, so you are eating the tomatoes that you grow, right? And so that's why you are not, so in a way you're reducing your carbon footprint from, like,
Yes, ma'am.
getting it from out. Very nice. Yeah. Anything else?
Ma'am, regarding electricity, like my teachers always used to say switch off the lights and AC, so I've been switching it off. Sometimes even when they're in use also, I've been switching it off, and sometimes my parents get annoyed for that because I switch it off every now and then and close the door. They say, why are you closing the door? Keep it open. So yeah, that I've been doing from a long time.
Okay, very nice. So yeah, we can look at changes, even at the school level as well as to internalize it and make it a change at our own level. So that's another thing that we can look at. Since you have participated and this is your first year and you've got some experience, we'd like to know, if you have any suggestions for us, for the organizers on how we can improve the Green Olympiad. If you have any suggestions on how we can. Yes, Tejas.
Ma'am, the organizer should provide some workshops and classes to the participants so that they can get some information about the exam.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So more information. So maybe workshops is something that we could look at. Yeah, more of it. Yes. Nothing. Mehak. Yeah. You, Rohini? No. Nothing much. Okay, fine. So, is there any message you have for the students who are here? I mean, do you want to give them a message?
Ma'am, as many of
You can
the
tell the students.
yeah, so as many of the dignitaries here have said that youth play a very important role in protecting our nature. So like we people will be, the leaders of the future. So we can just stop, using tearing paper from your notebooks. Just stop making those aeroplanes, okay? And, stop rolling up those balls of paper and throwing, okay? Instead of that, you can use it for writing, okay? And, we can reduce consumption and we have to strive towards sustainable development. And please encourage your friends also to participate in the Green Olympiad.
Thank you. Thank you, Harish. I would like to also know, I mean, what do you see? I mean, where do you see yourself, 15 years from now? Like we would like to know. I mean, we hope, our paths cross again in the future as well. So, yes, Mahek?
Ma'am, I want to be a pilot, and from my window shield, all I want to see is my country with two colors, blue and green.
Very. Yeah, Tejasvi?
Ma'am, I want to be a doctor and serve my nation and encourage more and more people to grow plants.
Very nice. Yeah. Rohini? Yeah.
I want to pursue degree in BTech biotechnology. After that, I want to research in biotechnology.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah.
Ma'am, I want to go into the IT field, do something related to IT, and maybe develop a program that can help in, sustainable development or healthy environment.
Very nice. So, we are, I mean, listening to all of you, it's, very heartwarming for us because, we know that the future generation is moving in the right direction. And on that note, I'd like to close this panel session over here. So thank you very much for, agreeing to be part of this panel and sharing your thoughts and, experience with all of us. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Sultana. Youth for tomorrow indeed is true. Thank you to all the excellent speakers for joining the panel discussion today. And I hope these experiences, the learnings, what they shared will some way or the other motivate you, inspire you, and you can take this forward. So thank you, students, for joining today. We will continue with, youth, children and, teachers and principals are the major stakeholders, as we mentioned. So having said that, with a, staggering population of over 2.2 million students representing 24 countries, around 30,000 schools, Green Olympiad has evolved into a global phenomenon. The project was also showcased at the 12th World Environment Education Congress, held recently at Abu Dhabi from 29 January to 2nd February 2024. This would have not been possible without the support from schools. Several Indian schools in Kuwait, Nepal, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Sultanate of Oman, Taiwan, and UAE had enrolled for Green Olympiad 2023. With this note, may I request Ms. Sumila Ackley, she is the principal at M&T International School, Sector 6, Vasundhara, Ghaziabad, to share her reflection and journey so far associated on being associated with the Green Olympiad project. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning, everybody, to all the dignitaries who are on the stage and the green champions who are there in front of us. A warm welcome. And today, when we all were traveling to this venue, I think we faced what climate change really was, because there was rain, there was fog, We didn't know whether it was warm or cold, and we did brave it and come here. Firstly, a great shout out and clap to the 50 years to TERI and 25 years for the Green Olympiad. Kudos and congratulations to the entire team of TERI for this incredible journey, which has brought so many stakeholders to address environmental concerns. They have definitely generated enthusiasm and empowerment and brought young people into the fold by making them climate champions, by honing the EQ, which I would now call as the environmental quotient. My school, Amity, has had a 15-year-old association with TERI from the very inception of the school in 2005. We have been partners for the Green Olympiad, the flagship program of TERI. It is definitely one of its kind, customized, specially curated pan-India quiz, or should I say pan-global quiz for children with age-appropriate and scaffolded curriculum that goes beyond the textbook and brings them closer to real-world practical concepts like carbon footprint. Now we can talk about even the hand footprint, the sustainable practices, and the climate shadow for a sustainable future. School children have definitely acquired a rich experience in the field of environment protection and creating an environmentally conscious and ecologically sensitive civil society. By bringing young children into the fold, they have definitely hit the right target, because when children speak, the world listens. And hence, young children are your most powerful cheerleaders. Over the decades, the content and curriculum of the Olympiad has seen a dynamic change, and all the teacher mentors here and those who have given this exam multiple times, this quiz, are aware of it, because the topics so designed have changed with the changing times. As Sir very rightly said before, Atul Bagaiji, that now we talk of climate change more than climate. When the pandemic came, they went on to the online mode, but the resolve never dampened. Handholding with the mentors and teachers of the school is always very positive, very proactive, and encouraging. Apart from the quiz, I'm sure all the schools have also been associated with TERI for the Griha Awards, the visits to the biodiversity campus, undergraduate environmental courses, workshops and webinars for teachers and principals, and I have also attended quite a few of them. And most recently, the Green Harmony, nurturing the eco-awareness campaign that aims to bridge environmental practices and the gap between society and research by unique and responsible solutions to contemporary issues. And in the last, I would like to say that if my school has a very successful vermicomposting pit, a rainwater harvesting unit, a medicinal garden with organic manure, a green science lab and a green building, and very proper disposal practice, even the chemicals of the chemistry lab, I think we should all give credit to TERI for having brought in that sensitivity among all the stakeholders in the school ecosystem through the country's richest, youngest, and most powerful resource, the children of our country. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Your views are truly appreciated. And we honor the, we value the association with you. So thank you once again. All right. Can we have 5? Okay, yes, you can see over there. All right. We will take 10 minutes of your time. All right. So we have almost come to the end of the program. And I hope you all enjoyed it. And congratulations once again to all the winners and participants. All right, to do the way forward and propose a vote of thanks, I now invite Dr. Livleen Kehlon to kindly deliver the address, ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you, Monmi. I was feeling so happy. I thought all of you are waving to me. Then I realized that you're waving to yourself. I think that's coming up very well. All of us, let's pick up our right hand and wave to ourselves. So, wow. So, so you know, this is the movement, this is the entropy, this is progress, and life is all about changes. So you're very happy waving to yourself. I'm also very happy waving to you. So we can now put our hand down. We have captured you and we're going to send you these beautiful pictures. And once again, a very, very heartfelt thank you and gratitude to all of you who are present there. So just to make the moment complete, I would like to place on record the endorsement and recognition received from Ministry of Education, Government of India, and Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change for Green Olympiad. You know, it is with their support that we were able to reach out to the CBSE schools across the country, the KVs, the JNVs. Also, they asked us to conduct the program in Hindi. So all these things filtered down, and one by one, they joined us in this journey of progress. The last year has been very, very encouraging for us because we have moved ahead with significant partnerships and agreements with leading institutions like IUCN. We witnessed today the presence of Dr. Yashveer Bhatnagar, country head IUCN India, and very soon, for those who are nature enthusiasts, we are going to bring you nature camps and ecotourism programs in which you will all participate, you will learn, and you will join us in this journey that we have started with IUCN. Also significant is our agreement with Bharat Soka Gakkai, BSG. And here again, you know, there are beautiful moments we can capture together, and conducting eco camps, conducting exhibitions in your schools. The Soka exhibitions is something that we look forward to. So please, I'm going to write to all of you and let us see how partnerships are more impactful. Johanna, our friend and our partner from EU delegation, we have a very long association. We have been conducting the Youth Climate Conclave every year, and we hope to do more purposeful projects with them. So our idea, our design is that we are not going to leave you idle. The minute you're in class 4, and till you undergraduate, there is something or the other from TERI which will keep you occupied. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan is a very, very close partner. Thank you, Dr. Sharma, for being here today. We have been coordinating a lot of interaction campaigns with principals even during COVID. So a lot of online activities, and we look forward to strengthening it in future. Words fail me to mention a word of gratitude for ISKCON. You excel in value education, and any environment feat that we accomplish cannot go without values inherent. So we are very, very grateful for this partnership, for this association with ISKCON, and thank you, Prabhuji, for your presence here today. And of course, thank you to all of you. And don't think that the program is over, because all our stomachs are empty. We have lunch for you. We have more prizes. We have certificates of distinction and participation. But looking at the numbers, we are going to put them into different capsules so that there's no rush. Okay, so we take forward and has the lunch been announced? Lunch is ready. So what we will do is, maybe from the last rows, thank you. So the program comes to an end. All of you, please don't move out immediately. The last 4 rows can just move out. And I would request our guests and teachers to please follow Monmi because we have a separate venue where we will be eating the same food as you, but just trying to manage the numbers. So thank you so much for your presence. Later. Those of you who are interested in a group photograph can use the dais here and you can take the photographs. The last 4 rows can move on and then we come back for the distribution of certificates. And the guests, please follow Monmi and me to a different venue. Thank you. Big round of applause to all of you.